What's happening, everybody? Eddie here, and today we've got a little bit of a different video, taking a little break from the theory videos like normal. Today we're going to be watching the Combat and Enemies elevated gameplay video that Sony Santa Monica just dropped for us. I haven't seen this video yet. I thought I'd do sort of like a watch along so we can watch it together because I'm a huge combat fan. I really love the way the Chaos Blades have moved. I really love the way that the Leviathan Axe moves, and apparently they've made it even better in God of War Ragnarok, and I'm super excited to see for the not for the first time, but a first time in a full-length video how it looks and all the different moves. There's probably going to be a ton of new stuff in here. There's also a ton of gameplay apparently from Alfheim. They said that on their Twitter page. They said there's going to be no spoilers, so if you want to watch this, that's no problem. But we will be seeing a ton of Alfheim, and we will be getting to see the new combat in God of War Ragnarok. I'm really excited to see this. Oh god. Alright guys, without any further delay, let's watch together, okay? Oh.
From a combat perspective, I always, and I still feel like the meat and potatoes of any God of War
Roberto,
game is
I know this guy. Oh, that shield. Oh, whoa! I hadn't seen that before. Did he just decapitate that light elf? Oh shit, if that's the beginning, then what the hell is the rest of this gonna be?
My name is Roberto Clemente. All my friends call me Bert. I'm a senior combat animator here at Sony Santa Monica.
My name is Kim Wynn, and I'm a gameplay animator.
Hi, I'm Sabra, and I'm a senior VFX artist on God of War Ragnarok.
My name is Grace Pan, and I'm a gameplay animator in God of War Ragnarok.
Hi, I'm Stephen O'Hara, GBA, combat designer on God of War.
Nice
and
to
I
meet
create
you. Legends.
interesting and memorable creatures that players like to attack and defend against.
As an animator, you gave life to characters. You make them move, you gave them personalities, you gave them weight.
Oh, this is gonna be a moment.
My role as a VFX artist is to put the power behind a move. You are in control of fire, and earth, and water, and wind. Whether you are throwing your axe or on the receiving end of an enemy spell, VFX is what really gives the movement and the danger to every move that a character or enemy makes.
Agreed. Whoa, this guy's gonna be
I work really closely with the design team and the tech art team.
I've heard these guys. These are Ravagers. They're
specifically, we actually work a lot with camera, along with the guidance of our great camera team. So I find myself doing fight choreography sometimes.
God, it must be so fun to actually make video games, right? At times.
One of the most challenging parts about being a combat designer isn't the technical implementation of creating a creature, but it's really navigating that line between frustrating and engaging. We want to make something that makes players lean forward and focus.
This thing is electrified?
That enemy and feel good about overcoming it, but we don't want
this thing looks scary as hell before.
Figure something out.
And then it feels rewarding when you win, not because it was impossible, but because it was fun and engaging.
Whoa.
After the last game, we've heard the community cry out for more
here we go.
bosses, bigger creatures,
so
and
a glimpse of that centaur
this time
looking
we
thing.
really leaned into that. So in God of War Ragnarok, you're going to be traveling to all 9 realms, and each realm is going to have like its own themed enemies that are very unique to that space.
Alfheim just
For
looks
example,
gorgeous.
in Alfheim, we're familiar with the Dark Elves, but this time around we're going to be fighting Light Elves, such as the Light Elf Warrior.
It's a katana-wielding light elf.
God of War game is we don't have to think about the camera and how close combat is going to feel. We already have that knowledge, so we can build upon the close camera that we have.
You put bullet time in anything, and you've got me.
Scenarios. In the last game, Atreus was just starting to fight alongside Kratos, and he was learning from the master tactician. So in this game, he's trying to prove himself a little bit more, and we built upon those mechanics with him.
The previous God of War, Atreus was still a kid, right? So he has a lot of dependency on his father. And for this game, you will see Atreus moving more independently on
Doesn't
his
need to
own
ride
as
on his father's
companion.
back anymore, I guess. It would have been a little bit
In
weird.
regards to VFX for Kratos,
A young
I think
man.
what players really love is the powerfulness of it. When you are playing as Kratos, you really do feel like the God of War. And moving into Ragnarok, we want to really make something bigger, make it stronger, make it more of a spectacle. You want them to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that the Blades of Chaos could get even better, but look at that.
They've made the chaos. Oh! Oh, I love that move.
He's going to have access to
as in a previous trailer, but God, that's so good. Never going to get old.
Will increase the combat depth.
All those light runic attacks.
For the blades, one of the moves that I've really enjoyed from previous God of Wars is the combat grapple, and we're going to be bringing that with a new
This light elf thinks he's sick, isn't it?
I'm very excited for players to try the blade grapple traversal moves. That brings so much more speed into the movement.
It does look like designated spots that you can only grapple to.
One of the ways we've expanded Kratos combat this time around is we've given more utility and choice to the shield loadout.
If you are a parry person, you could really go for a shield that gears towards parrying.
Look at this guy.
If you're a big blocker, then you could choose a shield that will really match your playstyle.
I'm a parry guy for
One
sure.
new mechanic or element that I'm really excited about is these combo finishers. Building up the stun meter this time around.
Oh, more finishers, yes.
Different ways to basically decapitate the enemy.
Whoa!
To choose, which weapon you want to have when you kill a guy. Another feature that we've added for Kratos is his new pre-fall.
Cut that guy's head off and then he smashed the other guy in the guts.
If there's an enemy below you, you could slam down on him.
Oh, I love that. This would be a really cool move.
There's such an emphasis on verticality in some of these fights that it's super engaging. And as Kratos, now that you have so much mobility and that you can also take advantage of that verticality, I think it just adds such another interesting layer to a fight.
It does.
In God of War Ragnarok, we've enhanced the Kratos and Atreus duo. He's going to initiate a little bit more, be aggressive. He's going to fight alongside you, and sometimes even surprise you with his combo abilities too.
Some of the new expanded companion actions that you'll see Atreus do.
Atreus is in this fight. He's doing some good stuff.
And he's different from Kratos, so his magic has a different flavor.
Oh yeah, riding the stag.
Not only that they fight side by side together, there are also a lot of mini games and player interaction moments. For example, like the puzzle systems and the set pieces. You definitely will see a lot more collaborations between father and son.
Oh my God, that was a gorgeous entry. Odin must have sent them.
There's so much that goes into building a big set
piece. Such a good moment.
You basically iterate and iterate and iterate, and it takes testing and just seeing what works to really figure out the personality of
this
something.
Scene gives
basically,
me chills.
every department gives it their all to make things really spectacular. There were a lot of different times that I would look back at God of War games just through the ages. Before 2018, there were so many amazing, huge boss fights and set pieces that it was a huge inspiration for me on my time on this project.
This area, the Goon looked up, I can't pronounce that word at all. It looks phenomenal. They've nailed the design.
Focusing on the chess pieces. Each piece has its own theme and its own use.
You need to be able to see what's happening in an instant and be able to react as the player.
There's a couple of different ways that we go into making an attack very readable for the player. Sometimes we add a signature audio cue, or we'll add the different rings, such as what we did in the last game, that let you know that this attack is unblockable, you need to dodge it.
Oh my God, look at that attack. Atreus, don't just stand there.
That the effect really helps not just show what an enemy is about to do, but show who the enemy really is.
Oh, this entry, I can't wait to see it for real.
Everything you design has to be serving the essence of the character and a story. It's what makes it believable and memorable in the first place.
I think what I'm most excited about is for players to experience the diversity of enemies that this game has to offer.
Stupid amount of enemies in this game.
Everything from small little creatures to things that will take up the entire screen.
All of their designs run the gamut. I think each one looks so much different from the next one, and each of them have their own play styles and their own little fantasies that go into it. And so I think if you are really into Norse mythology, you'll be very interested to see how Sony Santa Monica has taken some of these creatures and interpreted them for God of War.
Everything that goes into the game, there's emotion behind it and intent behind it, and by the time it gets to you, everything that you've seen that you're going to play and experience has been sweated over, bled over, tested, and is fun to play.
There we go. Oh, what the? Did you see that? It just chopped the guy in half from like the top of his neck down to his body. What? That was insane. Oh my god, guys, I'm too excited. Let me just pop this down for a sec. Oh my god, guys, that was insane. The combat really has gotten so much more brutal. We've got some really cool shots there of Alfheim. It looks beautiful. In fact, all of the game looks really beautiful. If you're watching this on my channel, everything uploaded is in 4K. So if you've got a 4K monitor or a TV, the best way to watch it. But the textures look so beautiful. Alfheim just looks so distinct. So like there's like you can tell there's like the light of Alfheim sort of dwindling somewhere, shining through, but then the rest of it kind of looks a little bit desolate. It looks like it's hopeless and stuff like that. So crazy. Seeing the light elves, the warrior light elves, that was awesome as well. And all the different moves. There was so many moves. The one complaint that I had about God of War 2018 was that there was very few enemy varieties. There wasn't that many, and even then they were like, oh, you know, one's an ice one, one's like a poison one, one's like a fire one, you know, very interesting. But this one, there's so many different varieties, and each one of them get a different finisher as well, different tactics for attacking them. This was everything. Oh my god. And all you need to do is add a little bit of bullet time to anything, a little bit of slow down. That's just the way you get me. That's the way you get me. Let me know in the comment section, guys, how much you enjoyed this. If you did enjoy it, if there was anything that you thought, oh, that's interesting, if you spotted anything cool, and yeah, we can talk about it in the future. Maybe it'll come up in the theory video. You never know. You never know. 15 days and counting, guys, from today. If you're watching, actually tomorrow, actually you'll probably get this. So 14 days, exactly 2 weeks, we will be in Ragnarok. I'm excited as fuck. All right, guys. I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Check out my other videos around here. One of the cards will be here somewhere. Other theory videos. They're pretty awesome. I am very proud of them, and you guys really like them as well. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. See you later, boys.